Hi! This is our new warm-up video. We would like to thank you for watching before we even begin. So, hope you enjoy. Yeah.
For single arm circles, start with arm tall by the ear, circle back around with arm as long as possible, and finish back at the top. For opposing arm circles, once again, start tall, circle around, and back up to finish. You can go as slow as you need to. For pail lifts, keep the back low and drive the arms up as quickly as possible. For windmills, keep your chest low and look up at your tall hand. Then add a lean. For toe extensions, keep the knee or knees in between the arms and press as tall as possible through your toes. For half middle splits, the bent leg should be at 90 degrees with arms straight out in front. Keep the arms forward in full middle split as well. For straddles, reach up and over. For wrists, you're going to start on the palm of your hands with your fingers facing you. Then you're going to turn your hand around to go to the dorsal or the top of your hand with your fingers still facing you. And finally, you're going to cross your arms and place your palms on the ground with your fingers facing each other. Calf stretches should be done at this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Like toe extensions, in toe rolls, press as tall as possible through your toes. For standing pike, try to flatten yourself against your legs and reach your hands behind your feet. From pike, start needle kicks and drive your back leg up as fast as you possibly can. For the split section, we are going to start in lunge, then quad lunge, then straight leg with arms out past the foot, before ending in split. Now in split, start with arms out and shoulders back, then flat compress, and finally quad split. Repeat for the other leg. After splits, now you will turn and face the windows, legs together, straight, and pike stretch reaching past the feet. From pike, lean back on your elbows, bend one leg, and begin needle drives up and down. Then you will go up, around, and back down. Repeat with the other leg. Then you will straighten both legs, bring them both up, around, and down together. Flat back quads should be done with knees together and arms out. For clamshells, reach through your legs and pull towards your chest. You do not have to roll. Begin shoulder stretch and press your chest up towards the ceiling to pinch your shoulder blades in the back. For pigeons, bend your front leg to 90 degrees, lay completely flat on your leg, reach your arms out, and keep your back leg completely straight. bridge with legs straight and together, and then begin bridge rocks. Tuck jumps should be done with arms up by the ears and knees pulling up towards your chest as high as you can. Arches will start with a Superman hold with arms by the ears. Then arch rocks. Then flutter kicks. And lastly, push-ups. Hollows will start with a flat prep hold, then a round hollow hold, then hollow rocks, then V-ups, and lastly, flutter kicks. Sides will start with a hold, then rocks, then side plank. From here, you will find a partner and begin sit-ups with arms behind your head. Then arch-ups with your arms also behind your head to keep a round upper back, as you only want your lower back to actually arch. Pike press sit-ups should be done with hands and feet on the ground at all times. For handstand punches, you can either pike up or straddle up. The half-turn pirouette is just for fun and not mandatory. For forward arm circles, keep arms long and stay tight to control your movement. For knee hugs, pull your knee up to your chest as much as you can. For hip ER pulls, lift your leg and push down on your knee while pulling up on your ankle. For quad pulls, keep your knees together while you pull your back heel up to your bottom. During jogs, make sure you face the windows the entire time. For side sachet, make sure you face the beams the entire time. In both skips and deer runs, pull your knee up as high as you can. In four-way punches, you will start forwards. Then, the next two lines will be done facing the beams. Take care not to let your hip turn out. Lastly, punch backwards. In high kick, make sure that your leg is completely straight and you bring it up as tall as you can. Make sure when your leg comes down that you step in. For side kick, make sure that your leg comes up as high as you can before you step back in. For back kick, keep the arms out and shoulders back the entire time, and your back leg needs to stay straight. Just like the high kick, make sure that your leg goes up as high as you can before stepping to lunge and kicking to handstand. In handstand walks, make sure that your legs are very tight, you're pointing your toes, and your head is neutral. That means ears are covered by your shoulders. Just like in high kick, for cartwheel step-in, make sure you bring your leg up as high as you can before stepping to lunge and finishing with the cartwheel step-in. In your power hurdle round-off, make sure that both your power hurdle and your lunge reach are very long. The longer, the better. In back handspring, push through your toes and open your shoulders quickly, finishing in a rebound, or if you need to, step out. If you cannot yet do a back handspring, do bridge walks instead. For front handspring, block through your shoulders and kick your back leg up as fast as you can. If you cannot yet do a front handspring, do lunge, handstand, bridge. For front tuck, keep chin and chest up, punch through your toes, and reach over to your knees while you bring your heels to your bottom. If you cannot yet do a front tuck, do front rolls to straight jump instead.
Thank you for watching our video.
I'll just cut this part out.
No, leave it.
I'll put it in the bloopers, okay?
Wait, what?
Alright, back to it.
We get so many right.
Gotta get more arms here. One more.
I feel like I'm like, just stand there just in case.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I'm like,
Oh, and close.
yeah. I'm gonna try that. Oh, I need to cut one more spot.
You opened up a little early on that one. long as you pull your knees.
I think I can do it?
Yeah.
That wasn't quite pulling your knee.
I'd like to thank you before we even begin for watching. Ew! Stop getting at your nose. Don't touch me. We would like to thank you and enjoy.
Oh my. Begin shoulder stretch with chest point. And finally, you're going to cross your arms with your fingers facing you and hands flat on the palm of your. I don't know what I'm saying. And finally, you're going to put your hands on the palm. What? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? For side chasse.